Well, we're getting pretty close to April 15th, and a lot of people are expecting big tax refunds, and some people haven't even planned on how they're going to spend them or what they're going to do with them. And Holly Signorelli joins us right now, known as the Money Therapist. And Holly, do you think most people are going to go out and blow it, or do they spend it wisely on taking care of debt or saving for their retirement?
Well, according to this survey, which really is only about 8,000 people, and they don't really specify where those people live, about 50%, including younger millennials, are going to save, and another at least 25% are going to pay off debt. But I'm wondering if that's really going to happen because usually, especially at that age, they do spend it on something else. But it would be great if they put it on that student loan debt that a lot of the millennials have.
How much would you imagine the average return is going to be this year, Holly?
It depends on your income level. Like if you're in the 20 to 30,000 range, then you're probably going to get just like maybe 200 to 500. But a lot of people do intentionally have extra withholdings taken out so that they can get a $4,000 or $5,000 refund to maybe go on a vacation every year. I see that quite a bit. It's not the norm, but it's not unusual either.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea if you can spare it. It's almost like a savings plan, too, because it becomes forced savings.
Yes. And a lot of people say, well, that's stupid. It's your own money. And it is your own money, but we have to be realistic. People are not saving enough right now, and they're not paying, and they're getting in debt. So if that's a way for you to realistically set money aside, then that's what you need to do. And I think that's what's wrong with the financial planning nowadays. It's like, okay, you're supposed to do this and you're supposed to do this, but people aren't doing it because it's not realistic for them or because they don't want to or for whatever reason. So sometimes I think whatever works, works. And if that works to get extra withholding and you have $4,000 or $5,000 at the end of the year, I think that's great.
What advice do you give to these so many people that are working part-time jobs that, don't have a full-time job? I mean, barely making it payday to payday. They don't have enough money to save.
Yeah, that's true. What I tell people, and I think this is the most important thing I could ever tell anybody, is instant gratification in my book has to do with buying little things that are like $5 and $10 because you're not thinking about it because they're so inexpensive. And if you really start to pay attention to what you're buying impulsively, and I'm talking about things that have absolutely no value, things that you buy at the last minute while you're in the grocery store line, right? Even a magazine that you don't really care about.
Mm-hmm.
If you add those things up throughout the month, you will have more money if you don't buy those things because, again, they have no intrinsic value. They are just impulse buys. They're meaningless, and people think it's $5, but it adds up to sometimes hundreds of dollars, and I've seen plenty of cases where it added up to thousands of dollars a month. Yeah.
Well, and a lot of people look at it as, hey, here's extra money, discretionary spending. Let's blow it when that tax return or that refund comes in. But what's your website, Holly?
It's themoneytherapist.com.
Themoneytherapist.com. Holly Signorelli, thanks for joining us on AM Tampa Bay.
Thank you, Holly.
You bet. Have a great day.